Doctor.
Fantastic. 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 Fantastic.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but it's already right here with me, the BABG, and I appreciate you pull up on me, man. What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. What's going on with you? Bro, listen. It's crazy, dog. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. Brother. Shout out, y'all, man. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to everybody on Twitter, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this little, semi-viral thing going all right, man, for a nigga with, very few Twitter followers. So, hey, go check me out on Twitter, man, if you're not already following me on Twitter. People that's watching me on Twitter, man, shout out to y'all. Let's get into this, bro. Now, listen, bro. This is the second time I've heard this, and I guess it's like a seasonal thing or whatever. Black women are the most educated. Black women are most educated. Black women are most educated. Now, the problem with this thing is, again, oh, you just hate black women. No, listen, man. The biggest issue and problem with the whole situation is that black women do things to denigrate black men, and people have been afraid to call it out for so long. Okay, all right. We shout out to Media Man. He showed the thing last week to where black men are made more money than white women for the first time like ever. Okay, and black women dropped down to under um, um Hispanic men. Okay, what does that tell you? All right, black women. And I say this with love. Your degree not helping you, boo. Your degree not helping you, boo. All right. You got all this debt. You got all this education. You got all this thing, and yet and still, you guys are not moving up financially. You're moving down. What does that tell you? Prioritizing education over family, prioritizing education over being, good mothers, prioritizing education over trying to have a healthy relationship with a man, be it long-term relationship, be it marriage, whichever one may be. All this rhetoric, ain't, can't, don't, want, black men ain't, black men can't, black men don't, black men won't. Okay, I can do the bad all by myself. I don't need no man. I'm strong and independent. Where has it gotten you? Where's it gotten you? And again, all for you to say the shit just to throw in the face of black men. Everybody else laughs at you when you say this because they know it's not true. You're not more educated than white women. You're not more educated than Asian women. Hell, you're not even more educated than Hispanic women. Okay. Now you're more educated than Asian women from, I guess, the volume standpoint, but the closer and closer you get to it, I mean, they have a very, very small population. So you beating Asians, but are you really beating Asians? No, you're not beating Asians because again, Asians are the only group of women that out earn all men other than Asian men. I'm gonna say this again. So at the most, the degree, right? Your bachelor's, your master's, your doctorate, so we go get all of this great shit, right? It's supposed to, equate to money, right? Your degree is supposed to equate to money. So even when you are beating Asian women, that is from a degree, you have more degrees standpoint, which of course you will because they make up a very, very small percent of the population. Asians overall make up what 5, maybe 6% of the population. So that means Asian women could make up at best 3%, right? Asian women could at best make up 3% of the population. So if they're representing at 6% and 11% and so on and so forth, they're actually overrepresenting by a lot, doubling and tripling their representation, okay, when it comes to getting degrees. But we'll get into that. Cree, what's the question, love? Cree, what's the question you got, Cree? What you got? You pondering, baby. What you got? What you got for me? What's the question? Come on, over country. Come on, stall him out, Debo. Stall him out, man. But let's get to it, man. It was an interesting conversation had last night. And again, man, this is what happens when a narratives get put out there and no one tells you the truth. Okay. Black women are the emperors with new clothes when it comes to just like, I don't know, man, how many things there are. Okay. All right. So let's listen to this.
The issue in this country right now is we live in different realities.
That's right.
I live in a reality where I know I do not have the same opportunity as you. I know I don't.
And you know
and I
that
know
too.
let's go.
I got-
and
you
you
know that
let me,
too.
let me just tell you about me.
I'm gonna finish, but I want to answer this.
I'm not talking about how you feel. I'm talking about how I feel. Me, a black.
First and foremost, we're talking about your feelings. Your feelings. Okay? Your feelings. Let's continue.
Black women in this country.
But not in this city.
And I will run. And if you
Look,
want
I'm a New Yorker, not in this city. You cannot say that. You can't say that in this city. But I have a.
I'm not talking about New York. I'm talking about actually
Okay,
right here. I got a law degree, a master's, and 2 bachelors. Probably more education.
And look at the white man just trying to set her up. Let her finish. Let her finish. Let her talk. Let her talk. Let her talk.
All y'all added up together on this table, right? And I have always been a woman in this country.
But not in this city.
And I will run. And if you
Look,
want,
I'm a New Yorker, not in this city. You cannot say that. You can't say that in this city. But I have a.
I'm not talking about New York. I'm talking about actually.
Let her finish. Okay,
right here. I got a law degree, a master's, and 2 bachelors. Probably more.
I got a law degree, a master's, and 2 bachelors. Okay, so that's what 4 total degrees. Okay,
more education than all y'all added up together on this table.
probably. And was she snapping her fingers? She wasn't snapping her fingers now. Not the classic motherfucking snapback. Now she not bringing the snapping hands back now. Hold on now. We gotta listen to this. Am I tripping? I know she's not snapping her fingers.
You can't say that in this city. But I have a.
I'm not talking about New York. I'm talking about actually.
Let her finish. Okay,
right here. I got a law degree, a master's, and 2 bachelors. Probably more education than all y'all added up together on this table.
Oh, okay. It's her. All right. Okay, so it's the, I guess it's the the hype man or the hype woman. Okay. Now, let's continue.
Right? And I have always been the least paid person on payroll at every institution I have worked in. And it's
so what is that telling you? You got a law degree, a doctor's degree, 2 bachelor's degree, but yet you're the lowest paid person at every, including, I guess, right here. She gonna allude to it later, right? You're the lowest paid person. What the fuck them degrees for? What are those degrees for, ma'am? If you are, despite all of that, you're still the lowest paid person. What is that telling you? What does that say? Either you're making very, very poor decisions in who's hiring you, or you're negotiating horribly at the people that you're working for, or you're simply not as important as you think you are because of those degrees. Okay, you got a law degree and you the lowest paid person at the law firm. I mean, you're I don't know what type of analyst or whoever you are now. My understanding at some point in time you worked for the White House, all these different things. So at the White House, you was the lowest paid person. Right here at CNN, you was the lowest paid person. You got a law degree. I'm guessing if you was at the law firm, you was the lowest paid person. Baby, it seemed like you are a horrible negotiator to me. That would seem like to me. But let's continue.
Not
Even
because
in the White House?
even in the White House.
Well, whose fault is that?
She said, even in the White House. Wow. And she set up and she admitted to it. He asked her, damn, even in the White House, you was the lowest paid? I can't believe that. What are you talking about? Baby, it's janitors that clean in the White House. Baby, it's active duty Marines in the White House. Shout out to Hoorah. Shout out to the Marines, man. I know you making more money than them. Little E3, Timmy. What are you talking about? Are you talking about staffers? Because again, if you're given and made up, I'm pretty sure some type of position and so on and so forth, you should have been able to negotiate that position, especially if it's made up seemingly solely for you. What are we talking about here?
I don't think he worked for George W. or Trump.
Well, guess what happened when I was there? DEI.
Scott.
Look. They're clowning her, bro, and rightfully so. You just did this whole, I got this and this and this and this and this and this, just to say I'm still the motherfucking the lowest paid one at the motherfucking table. Wow. Wow. Hell of an accomplishment, huh? Yeah, time. That's the whole purpose I thought that was for. So you mean to tell me you done got all these degrees, and no matter where you go, you the lowest paid on the totem pole? That's crazy. Shout out to my man Detro, man. Shout out to you, brother.
I'm ahead, Scott.
Look,
No,
You're my friend. I respect you tremendously. I think you're probably the smartest operative in the Democratic Party, and they should listen to you more. That's number one. Number two, you and I share a comparable background. We're both from the Midwest. We both come from middle-class families, lower middle-class families, maybe. I actually think we share a lot of similarities in our journey. But I think you made it, and you are the most respected voice often at every room or every table you're in, not because of anything other than your talent and your work ethic. And that's all anybody ever is asking for, is for people with talent and work ethic to make it. And that's what I see in you. That's how I see you.
But let me tell you something about my story and my family story is that we have faced discrimination. I have faced I just said I was the least paid person, even in this moment sometimes, to my
CNN, y'all got some explaining to do. She said y'all ain't paying her enough. Even in this moment, sometimes say, hey, CNN, my bag a little light. Not CNN, the liberal, progressive, women's rights, and believe all women and all this shit, paying the black woman the least. That's kind of crazy, ain't it? But hey, you got to get that in there. You got to let them know.
Counterparts. It is just the reality of the country we live in. And I'm not saying I do believe I'm qualified. I know I'm qualified. You won't ever tell me I'm not qualified. But the system that I live in doesn't matter about my qualifications.
I don't agree
because in 2025.
Oh, come
I don't
on.
think we're there.
Come on.
You can't
That's just not true. That's just not true.
There's a mountain of evidence that suggests that you are wrong. Okay, let's just
Again,
take Ashley.
I'm a New Yorker, so I'm jaded. I have the Attorney General as a black woman. The mayor's a black man. The head of the Senate is a black man.
Okay, New York is a small representation.
Well, small. New York is not that small.
How is New York a small representation when it's literally like is in New York City the largest populated city in the country? Correct me if I'm wrong. New York City has the highest population in the country, correct? Or am I wrong? Or is it LA? It's either New York or LA. Hold on. Yeah, New York, right? Also, yeah. All right, cool. Appreciate you. Right. So, how are you going to say it's a small representation? I mean, yeah, but population wise, no, that's as big as it gets, literally. So, the largest city, okay, and I think one of the most expensive cities in the world, right? Largest city in the nation, one of the most expensive cities in the world, one of the most influential cities in the world, right? Has, like he said, black mayor, black attorney general, pretty much, black ran. What are we talking about here? What are we saying? This victim shit got to stop, bro. Black people, stop wanting that hug from the white man, bro. Shout out to Chronicles. Stop. I'm telling you, the white man give you that motherfucking hug, bro, is not gonna change nothing for your life for real. I'm sorry. Let that shit go. Ma'am, you're sitting on CNN arguing. You made it. They said you worked at the White House. You made it. When is it okay to say, okay, yeah, I'm speaking for everybody else. I'm speaking for everybody else. Again, black people are doing way better and getting better year by year, day by day, week by week, month by month. Shit. Again, black men have made the highest money we made last year. Right? Did something we never did before in history. Still said why they tell y'all niggas broke. Brokey. I ain't going 50-50 and all this other shit. Okay, well, don't go 50-50. Shit, niggas don't need you. Most niggas, most of them don't. Right? Right?
America. Let me talk about
every judge I appear before is either a woman or a person of color.
Ashley just gave an anecdote, but the numbers also show black women are one of the most educated demographics in this country and one of the least paid. Why would that make any sense?
Why would that make any sense? And don't talk to me about the judges you stand before. Talk to me about the theory. Talk to me about the world that we live in.
Let's look at the United States Supreme Court. How can you say we're not going to look at that from the top to the bottom? And I'm talking about the legal.
Okay, so one of the most educated in the country. Okay, what makes you one of the most? What? We went from the most to now one of the most. Y'all trying to, sidestep it because people don't start exposing the bullshit you talking about that. So what place is that? You're like fourth place at this point? You're fourth place. Does that justify you as one of the most? I don't know. Let's keep going.
New York is a more progressive. And we just got a black woman.
Hold up. Let me.
We just got a black woman on the
We got a black man from
you brought
the
up
70s.
You brought up the Supreme Court.
The 60s.
One. Did you know, Arthur? that there are
Hold on. What percentage of it does it represent the United States of America?
Why does it matter? Why we got to go by numbers? Why is it so hard for you to acknowledge what she just said?
Why is it only one Italian?
No, but why is it so hard for you to acknowledge what she just said about black women being the most educated?
I did acknowledge it. I said that's.
Now, hold on. Now, you had somebody say it the right way. Now, she said it the way that they like it to be heard. Let's slow it down. We're gonna run it back. What she say now?
No, but why is it so hard for you to acknowledge what she just said about black women being the most educated?
I did acknowledge it. I said that's.
No, you're not the most educated. Stop telling this lie to yourselves. Stop. Black women, stop saying this. Okay? Stop lying. One of the biggest problems and issue why you had this big ass degradation in black people, the black family, and everything is because y'all think your fucking degree is the most important aspect of life. Okay? When it's literally not even paying you. It's not. Black women are the only group of women that have to make more money after 45. Guess why? Because she ain't got no man. She ain't got no husband. So she got to do it on her own. Other women, white, Asian, and possibly even Hispanic, I think, but I know white and Asian for sure, they start tapering off as they get older. Black women have to keep going up. Your degrees are failing you. Your degrees are causing you misery, okay? Causing you a whole lot of fucking misery on the long run. Y'all keep thinking, man, and short-sightedness is a thing, of course. But when you look at a group of people and you see just how counterintuitive that the decisions that they're making generation after generation after generation, and you see that it's not a good outcome, you figure that you would change it up. You figure. But no. Y'all was laughing at Kevin Samuels with the whole die along shit. With the get a dog and die along. Okay. Well, hey, now you got to work till you motherfucking, 70 years old. It literally breaks my heart, man. Every time I see a little old black lady working somewhere, I stop by the Dollar Tree every now and again on my way to boxing in the morning. Man, I literally feel bad on the side. I see this old black lady, man, struggling. They don't let her sit down. She got to stand up at that register, her back humped over. You know what I'm saying? Her face turned a little bit like she in pain. Why? Clearly. And I'm not saying it's because I don't know if she's ever been married. I don't know her story, but still, she is not set up financially the way she does not have to do this. When you see a person that old, man, they doing it because they got to. Y'all got to fucking start thinking. And again, listen, do what you want, baby. This your life. I can tell you this. That shit gonna be a whole lot motherfucking rougher. Like I said, when you when you one step in the motherfucking grave and you still out here, just saying, working 9 to 5 like Dolly Parton.
It's not my experience.
Okay, but because you're not
more
a black woman.
No, I'm a New Yorker, and
But
that's
New
not
York
the
is
way
not
it is in
representative of the rest
You're
of America.
correct.
That's
You are
also what
correct.
It's also the most diversity in the country.
well, that's exactly.
Like,
so of
why
course
wouldn't it
there's
be?
more
I think it's a
representation
little
in
more
women.
representative.
And Scott, I think if you really see you said something very beautiful. This is your friend. You guys share a lot of the same values. You guys think alike. You guys are literally friends off air.
Mhm.
You text, you have good conversations.
Not with the white man. Hold on. She friends with the good old, the evil white man? How? He's stealing your money, ma'am. He getting paid more than you. You friends with him? Hold on now.
There is the yes and in that. There is something that says to me that what she's saying is true. You think she's smart. You know that she's smart. She's more educated than mostly everyone at this table. And so what she's saying isn't a lie.
Again, man, what does that mean? Why, if you're not making more money than you, she said she's the most educated, but hold on, let me make sure I phrase this correctly. Either the least wealthy or the least compensated. So if she's the most degreed, but the least compensated, what's the fucking point in saying it? The answer is literally in you saying that hey, maybe these degrees, don't really, weigh up as much as I think they do. Especially being that, well, she's a lawyer, but somewhere along the way, she took some type of math or accounting class or something. Business, right? I'm pretty sure you took a business class. Baby, what happens when the market is oversaturated? The market is oversaturated with degrees. This is not the fucking 70s and the 80s, even the 90s. Everybody got a fucking degree now. This is why most people don't work in the field of their degree. This is why black women have the highest student loan debt. This is why you have the lowest net worth. So black women got the most educated when they're really not, but they want to have the fucking championship belt of most educated. Okay. But you're also, again, the least paid or the least wealthy. And like you said, hell, the least paid. I don't get it. What are we doing? You got the lowest net worth and you still not making more money than white women, Asian women. It's not close. So what are we talking about here? You can't make up the per capita argument because the Asian women killed that. So when the Asian women only make up 3% of the population, somehow, like I said, that's the only group of women that out earn men, period, at any point for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Black women can't even say they out earn Hispanic men anymore after last year. So officially now, Asian, well, yeah, and white women still make more money than Hispanic men. My bad. Okay. So now y'all are into the women that only out earn women that make less money than you. And with DEI going away, and a lot of these, you know, these jobs, double hit minority shit's going away to where you're hired because, again, now you help meet a quota. Where is it going to put you? Y'all completely take the fact of the matter out that you're as good as where you're at is because of previous programs. Affirmative action, DEI. Hey, two hit minority. You're a woman and you're melanated, brown, black, whatever you want to call it, right? So now if you take that away, what now? That winter is coming shit ain't just so funny no more, is it? Just saying. Something for you to consider.
She's saying is a real life experience. And so why is it so hard to understand why something like diversity, equity, inclusion needs to be a part of what we do in a system that never even acknowledged a group of people, never saw us as a human commodity, just literally never noticed who we were. And now here we are years later asking for some simple rights, some simple civilities. She's asking to be paid like you get paid. She's asking to be acknowledged like you get acknowledged. And she knows that that is not the case because she is a Black woman.
This white man's face funny as hell. What is this silly bitch talking about? She's sitting right here with me. What do you mean? We're at the same table. Damn. What do you want? You want me to give her reparations? You want me to give her my check? Silly rabbit. What are you saying, bro? What's going on here?
She had a high-ranking position in the White House of the United States of America.
Dear friend.
She had a high-ranking position in the White House. What is more making it than that?
She is one of the most celebrated political operatives in the country.
Do you know?
Gobbledygook. Scuttlebutt. This is preposterous. What are we talking about here? Oh my God. She gets into parties I don't get invited to. And I'm a white man. What are we saying?
How hard I had to work to get that.
Do you know how hard? Do you know how hard the son of a garbage man had to work at it? So I'm just telling you.
I'm not saying that, but
talent, and work ethic are everything, and that's why I think you're here.
It's not true. It's just not true. It's just not true.
How is it not true? So you're the most educated, but now you're still the most victimized. You got all these degrees. You worked at the White House. You still the lowest paid person everywhere you ever been. Baby, it seems like you need to go back and, you need to take a negotiation course. Fuck another college class, baby. Somebody got a course for somewhere for like, $4.99. You should be able to afford it. And you get your negotiating skills up.
The other thing is the access to opportunity is, I know you don't want to think that is true, but access to opportunity is what DEI is supposed to address. And not
again, no, that was already going on. Black women were chose over Black men for all these government jobs. Okay, that's the reason why for long y'all thought y'all was equal to and whatever, because we're so close in pay, even though you never made more money than Black men. That's another lie that's been told, and niggas are saying it. Never been true. Okay, but now that shit's going away, just saying.
Not just when it comes to race, although race is important, but when it comes to women, when it comes to people with disabilities, when it comes to people from different socioeconomic brackets from rural parts of the country.
I think that's
and
the
other-
biggest issue.
So-
There's different socioeconomic brackets.
So now
more
we're
than
trying
race
to
and gender.
say, now we're trying to say that everything is equal just because I say it is, even though all the
Who
evidence.
said everything is equal?
Well, that's literally
this
we're like
everything is
we're already living in a meritocratic society, is what Scott and his colleagues want to say, when that's actually factually not true.
Do you not think
Factually, it's
everything
not
is
true.
But I
equal?
think it's
I don't think
generally,
everything-
I
of
think it's
course not.
generally
So then
true.
what? So actually,
But
okay,
I think
then let's talk about-
it'll seek its own level. I don't think the government should be telling us to
Arthur,
seek
Okay,
its
but
own
but
level.
you
DEI is
literally
not about,
earlier
hold
just
on,
said-
DEI is not about the government. Y'all are talking to private companies
Yes.
and telling them you can't
do
operate
it.
It's about
the
both.
way you
I
want to
think, but
operate.
Arthur,
But
you
it is
literally just
level.
said, I don't think it will seek itself out, because you literally just said human nature. That's how we operate.
That's
so
right.
sometimes,
Yes,
which is why the
I
civil
think
rights
it's more
movement was
I
so
think it's more
important.
socioeconomic.
And
than
this
it
is
is
why, like, when they
racial.
talk about like canceling the Department of Education, why they talk about the federal government. The reason why the federal government was so important, particularly for Black people to seek justice in this country, is because it was the one bastion of hope that people had when states took control and they had discriminatory practice laws.
Okay, but
The
that was a long
Supreme
time
Court-
ago.
What? How long ago? Tell me how long ago was that?
was a
How
long
long
time
ago
ago.
was that?
We gotta go. We gotta go, but it was not that long ago.
I know.
It was
It's
okay.
And that's that, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Let me see what we got. Moz, how many people got over here? Hey, man, I got 200 people in the building, man. They ain't got 100 likes. What the hell we got going on, man? Hey, if you lie, you steal, you kill, man. What the hell? Yeah, what's going on, man? Come on, bro. Like button is free. Okay, I ain't even asking for your money, but the like button is free. Come on, baby.
Take off, record. Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man. Done more bodies right now, man. That real more shit, man. G up in the building, man.
Hit the like button, goddamn. Shout out to my man True Hype for the 2. Greatly appreciate you, brother. She ain't got no mailbox money coming in. Hey, man, she don't need it, man. Shout out to my man Dick Thug for the 2. Appreciate you. But why are the kids so dumb? You know, that's another great question too. Black women, y'all definitely need to stop motherfucking bragging about being the most educated and our children are the dumbest they've ever fucking been. Gotta stop that. Gotta stop that. You bragging about all these degrees and being the most educated, again, even when you're not the damn, it just makes you look dumber. Okay? You all educated, okay? Your kid dumb as shit. They know all the Sexy Red lyrics though. They, you know what I'm saying? They know all the motherfucking Boss Man D-Lo lyrics though. Shout out to Grinch for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. I can't even read. Come on, Grinch. God damn. Shout out to Community Anthropology, man. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Community Anthropology. A1 Day 1 in the building, brother. Greatly appreciate you, man, for the membership message.
You're too down with the gang. You're one of my members.
And then shout out to the brother again, man, for the 10, man. Thank you for the 10. Just supporting BG. Hey, man, always appreciate you, brother. Appreciate good seeing you, man. And shout out to Cree, man. God damn. A lovely lady with the money. Always coming through, man.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
Here's the last of my money. I am broke, baby. All right, Cree, we know you ain't broke, baby. Come on, Cree. All right, Cree. If you broke, I'm white. Come on now. You ain't finna do that. Shout out to Cree. Lovely lady with money. Always coming through with support. I greatly appreciate your love with the 100 ball, man. Appreciate you, man. Who say black women don't love black men, man? But I ain't gonna say love, but support black men. All right. Shout out to Cree, man. Greatly appreciate it. So let's get into these numbers, man. Let's get into these, these claims of, black women are most educated. Let's see what we got going on here, man. Let's see what we got going on here. This it? Yep, I think this is it. We're gonna share this shit. No, that's not it. Hold on. Not that one. Oh, no. Yeah, I wanted to do some first. It's okay. So again, the only people this shit works with, and they say this to, is to black men because they feel like it gives them some sort of authority. Okay? They like, well, you think this gives you power over me? Niggas be like banging all the time. You think this gives you power over me? Baby, I don't give a fuck about your degree. Okay? Not if you're trying to slap me in the face with it. Now, listen, education is a wonderful thing if you ain't got to pay for it, okay? And you get paid for it. I'm gonna say it again. That's a bar, by the way. You're welcome. Okay? Education is a wonderful, beautiful fucking thing, bro. If you ain't got to pay for it and you're getting paid for it, all right? Somebody else can pay for that shit for you and it's gonna get you a bag, by all means, do it, man. All right? Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to my I'm not trying. I'm going to start this military channel, bro. So if you have anybody thinking about joining the military, so on and so forth, you need any advice, you're thinking about it, shout out to the brothers that hit me up in the past or whatnot, what have you. If you're in the military, you're thinking about getting out, transitioning, all different things. I'm your BABG military UNC, your military unk, man. So if you need any information, suggestions, all this different stuff, so on and so forth, hit me up. Personally, I'm not doing no consultation shit, at least not yet. So if you're thinking about joining the military, you know someone that is, hit me up. Don't go talking to them damn recruiters. All right, the recruiters gonna motherfucking, they're gonna put that Dodge Charger in front of you. They still got Dodge Chargers and Challengers and shit, right? And they're gonna tell you you're gonna see the world and they're not gonna give you none of the context. So please, before you think about doing that, you know what I mean, talk to somebody. But most importantly, mods, drop my link in the chat for that channel so I can so I can build that channel up. I appreciate you. So let's start here, bro. So this right here again is from the National Center of Educational Statistics. All right, and this right here, associates, bachelor's, master's, doctor's degrees conferred by post-secondary institutions, race, ethnicity, sex, students 20 to 21 in 2022. Okay, so this is like the most updated shit we have for now. Okay, so it tells you right here, right? What do you see? Okay, women have more degrees than men in every fucking situation. Okay, women go to college more than men. So when black women use this shit as a whipping stick against black men, it's moot. Okay? It shows me that you're educated, but you're unaware, or you are aware and you're just being malicious on purpose. All women of all races attend college more than men. Okay? Women attend more college than men do. Okay? So when y'all try to, y'all not educated, y'all not this and y'all not that. Well, okay, baby, listen, I ain't got this degree, but I still make more money. I ain't got no degree, but I'm still making more money. So what the fuck that mean to me? What does your degree mean to me? If I'm making more money than you without a degree, hey, that's telling me, hey, man, you got some catching up to do. Maybe you wasted your time, all right, and your dimes. Just maybe. You feel me? Like I said, man, my decisions I made now, I'm going to school now. United States government is not only paying for it, it's paying me to go to school. No better way, baby. They paying for the motherfucking school and they paying me to go to school. So, hey, why would I not? Of course, right? And like I said, that's on top of the bag of my experience I have that, like, bro, very, very few black women will tell me anything, bro. And I, get back into corporate, or if I do my own business, depending on how I want to do it. But either way, it's like, come on, bro. It's not the same. What are we talking about? Shout out, Little Rob. What are we talking about, man? Hey, appreciate your silence, sir. There it is right there, man. If you guys sub to that channel for me, I greatly appreciate it. All right. And if you're here today, I got a lot of people in here, man. Greatly appreciate you, everybody. Let me go check on y'all over on Twitter. I show some love to y'all on Twitter, man. What y'all got going on over on Twitter, man? Shout out everybody on Twitter, man. All right, cool. Listen, bro, they just added another year on too. You feel me? Just added another year on. So hey, that's even more money, baby. More money, more money, more money. But as you can see here, right? This is to show you that women go to college and get more degrees than men across the board. Okay. That's just general. Now, when we get into where did it go? Don't fucking play with me, bro. Jesus Christ, what happened? Okay, hold on. I had the shit and it fucking, what just happened, bro? Here we go. No, that's not it. Where's the head one I needed? And I just lost it. Give me a second, y'all. My bad. Here we go. Got it. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. So let me do this first, I guess. So this right here, stuff like this propaganda is put out here. Okay. No, I'm actually not, nigga. I'm gonna save you from listen, bro. Don't you take your ass in a recruiter station with that. You can be undesignated. You can choose your rate once you get there. No, the fuck you don't. No, we not, baby. I'm gonna teach you how to negotiate with this shit. All right. Regardless of what they tell you, they need you. Okay, they need you. Military definitely down with motherfuckers, bro. They, like I said, they're horrible right now. So you have the leverage, bro. All right, but yeah, definitely not, brother. No, you not. We ain't doing no motherfucker undesignated nothing. No, sir. But here, so let's start. This is like where the propaganda starts, right? And you have, I don't know what the fuck thought code is, no idea, but Black women are most educated demographic in America. Why is this title even there? Okay. American women have had to fight for the right to education well into the 20th century. Women are discouraged from pursuing higher education. That's a lie, as it was popular notion that too much education will make a woman unfit for marriage. That has not been the motherfucking case, and I don't know how long. Again, there have been more women attending and getting degrees in college than men for quite some time now. Okay? Quite some time. Despite the stereotypes about African Americans, Black Americans in the United States are among those most likely to earn a post-secondary degree. For example, the National Center for Education Statistics reported that from the academic years 2000 to 2001 to 2015 to 2016, the number of bachelor's degrees awarded to Black students increased by 75%, and the number of associate's degrees earned by Black students increased by 110%. Well, that was majorly because of what they don't tell you is Black men. More Black men started going to college. Black women were already going there, okay? But you had an influx of Black men, because remember the thing you should slap us in the face with up until the year 2000, you had more Black men in prison than in college, and that was a fact. Up until the year 2000, there were more Black men in the penal system than there were in post-secondary education. So when they tell you this 75% increase and 110% increase, what they don't give you the context of is that that's because more Black men started attending college. Black women are already there. But notice, there's no mention of Black men at all. Let's go. Black students enrolled in master's degrees program nearly doubling between 1996 and 2016. The numbers are certainly impressive and belly the notions that black people and their intellectual are uninterested in school. However, when taking a closer look at race and gender, the picture is even more striking. Okay. The most educated demographic in America. The claim that black women are the most educated demographic in America comes from a 2014 study that cites the percentage of black women enrolled in college in relation to their other races and race gender groups. Considering enrollment alone gives an incomplete picture, black women are also starting to outpace other groups in earning degrees. It's outpacing shit and whatever is still trying to fucking make up the lie. Okay. You tell a lie and now you got to put all this flowery shit around it to make it true. No. Not even the most attending anymore, which I don't even believe then. I'll have to go back and find that study to say, but I don't believe that's at any point in time that there were more black women in school than white women. It's literally mathematically impossible. With there being 5 times more fucking white people than black people, there's no fucking way that you had more black people attending school than white people. No way. If you do a dumbass, and this is why I hate people love doing the per capita or per 100,000 or whatever, right? To make up the shit or whatever. Which again, no, that's a horrible excuse to do it for, or reasoning to do it when you're talking. It's going to be volume for just total, because there's going to be a finite number of people that go to college. So making it per capita for that one actually just defeats the purpose. Exactly. That's why I said when that was said to me, it made no sense. But it was said just last week over on, in Hamps, when a black woman tried to, but hold on real quick. Shout out to my man Prime VA, A1 Day 1, BABG alumni in the building. Appreciate your brother for the A lot of these Gen X and older black men are the main ones repeating the lie that black women told them. These guys don't do the research. Exactly, bro. And like I said, you got your super simps, your Dr. Umars. You had Tyler Perry say it. All these things, and that's concerning money. That's concerning degrees. It's concerning all these things. Like, the black woman's doing so good. She got to do so much by herself, and she really don't need no man. She done proved it. No, she ain't proved shit. Because she get on CNN and she complain about how she still ain't getting paid. She get on CNN and complain that she still can't get into the rooms that the white man get into when she's sitting right next to the white man. So according to the black woman, it's never going to be a fucking enough. What are you talking about? And now, like you said, you're literally on a decline. Black women, stop getting mad at what I'm saying to you, okay? And go do the fucking research, all right? Stop getting mad and stop getting triggered and just listen to me for a second, okay? Black women are starting to decline financially. This isn't a fucking joke. This isn't a jab. This is serious business. And again, 2053 is quickly approaching. Okay? 2053 of when black people are supposed to be a permanent underclass is quickly approaching. If you subtract motherfucking 53 from 25, that's less than 30. Most of us going to live to see that. I'm 41. I plan on making it to 70. We're going to live to see it. And more likely than not, it's going to move up, not back. So black women, while you guys are out here, you trying to be in competition with us, okay? You might want to start trying to work with us. And I'm not necessarily even saying relationship shit or so on and so forth. Hey, baby, you want to get out here and pop that little pussy, baby? Hey, by all means, we appreciate you. You don't want to get married, baby? Hey, by all means, we appreciate you. Okay? But this constant back and forth that you guys are creating with us, and then when we be like, well, that's not true. Oh, you competing with black women. Oh, you hate black women. Oh, you just no. I'm a man that wants to tell the truth. I'm worried about the young girls that will listen to you misleading them and having them think that, doing everything by yourself and not needing no man is the motherfucking goal. You know what I'm saying? And getting all these degrees and shit when clearly it hasn't worked out. And now it's starting to fucking decline financially. You're making less money. That says a lot. And these programs are going away. DEI is out of there. Okay? So hiring you for the 2-hit minority where you had the advantage of the black man, done. More people are going to be hiring for your actual fucking qualifications and what you can actually do, your skill set, your knowledge, your ability. You better get your skills up. Most places that even have these degree requirements, man, they want some type of experience. They want some type of in-field experience. If you're making six-figure money, you're going to need experience in that field. I promise you. Okay? Promise you. Guarantee it. But then we know you get into the particulars. Black women work some of the highest rates of fucking service jobs. Walmart, cashiers at fast food and all these different things. And I'm not saying that again to shoot shots, but it's just the truth. You really need to look at what's going on, man. And y'all need to fucking have your little meeting and figure this shit out. Because black men good. We okay. Y'all said y'all don't need us. You say you don't want our help. You say we broke, we dusty, we this, we that, we all this other shit and blah. You know, lame ass niggas and, you know, simps and shit. But that's why you want to, you know, pay niggas attention after he's 30. You know, once the closer he gets to motherfucking, you know, being that high value man. No, baby, that, hey, ain't that many simps out there. I'm telling you. No matter how many simps you think it is, you definitely overestimate. Most niggas is not with that shit. They'll keep their money right in their pocket. Nigga, hey, more niggas becoming tricks every day, B. You hear me? More and more niggas are joining the motherfucking tricking, joining the tricking nation every day, babe. Every day, B. Telling you. These niggas like, hey, man, I just pay for it. RIP Soldier Slim. Much easier to motherfucking pay for it. Just telling you. Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, they really are, bro. I'm telling you. It's not even that. I'm really, this is what I'm really pimp trick gangster click. What you know about pimp trick gangster click, man? You don't know about no pimp trick gangster click. Yeah, man, listen, hey, if Freeman's that what the craziest part is Freeman. Last time I checked, I thought it was 500,000. So now you're telling me it's even more. So you had 500,000 black men that were married. I want to say as of what 2022 or 2023. So now that number's increasing also. What is that telling you? And black men are making more money. What is that telling you? I keep telling y'all, man. I was one of the first people to say this, man. Everybody that's followed me since Obsidian will know. And this was one of the first things I ever not didn't go at him, but I combated Obsidian with the whole thing. And I'm like, hey man, we got to stop putting this narrative out there that, you know, married men make more money or whatever, so on and so forth, because this data is based on the, you know, old trend, right? Less and less people are getting married, bro. Less people are getting married. Okay. More people are, you know what I'm saying, having to be successful on their own and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Again, the richest man in the world is single. He was married. He's single. He didn't make that money because he was married. He made the money because he's a motherfucking technical genius. I think he made the most money since he's been single. You feel me? So you start looking into these things, man, as to where men are operating and doing better without the whole marriage situation, bro. Marriage matters in like politics and shit. Like people are getting away from that shit because, bro, that's just old tradition. Marriage does not have the same way they had 30, 40 years ago. It just don't. So assessing this story and telling black men that if you want to, you know, you want to make more money, you need to be married. No, not in fucking 2025. You crazy. Hell no. That's the quickest way for you to lose your bag. And now you got to make it back up. That's been proven. There's a 50-50 chance of you getting fucking divorced, bro. A coin flip. All right. Especially like at your older age. You're meeting a person that's already set in their ways. You're setting your ways. All right. So you're coming to terms with somebody that you're going to try to spend the rest of your life with in your 30s and 40s. Not saying it's impossible. What do the numbers say? I'm saying single rich men are an anomaly for the past. There's not been enough time for the trends to pick up, bro. We're only post-marriage society. We're not even a full, where marriage has been on the decline 20 years. You're gonna need more time. They're projecting that the marriage rate is gonna be, you know what I mean? I think sub 50% by what is it 2030? You're gonna be under 50% marriage rate by 2030. So what does that say? If the marriage rate continues to decline, but we know men are still going to make more money, eventually, just logically, more rich men are going to be single. Just saying. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 20. It's like 20 years, 20 maybe 30 years. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's not enough time for the data, man. It's not enough time. And then, like you said, within that 30 years, we had the recession. You had one of the greatest, you know what I'm saying, I guess, wealth losses, but then they say you had some of the, the getting back, but still. But what I want to see. Oh, this too. So now let's get into the particulars, man. Let's get into the particulars. So let's look. And let me put this link in the chat so you guys can see it if you want. So here it goes right here. Associate's, bachelor's, master's, and doctor's degrees conferred by post-secondary institutions by race, ethnicity, and sex students 2021, 2022. Okay. So look at it, right? So we have Asians here, Black here, Hispanic here, Pacific Islander, white, and then two more races. We're not really worried about the mulattoes. Not worried about them. Okay. So let's go down right here, right? We're going to stick on the female column. All right. Male and female. All right. So a total of 989,762 associate's degrees, with 367,458 for men, 622,304 for women. Okay. So let's see. We're on the women, right? So let's go across. Okay. So Asians, 6.1%, Black, 13.6%, Hispanic, almost double. Well, actually, it is double because that'll be 27.2. So double at 27.4%, Pacific Islanders 0.3%, and white women at 47.8%. Where is that the most educated? That's just associate's degrees. Let's continue. Okay. In bachelor's degrees, the number bumps up some. Okay. You got 1 million women with bachelor's degrees total. 8.3% for Asians, 11.5% for Black. Now, mind you, again, it went down right here. Okay. Went down. 17.9% for Hispanics and 57.3% for white. So again, third place. Third place. Master's degrees. Asians, 7.4%. My bad. Black women, 14%. Hispanics, 13.6%. And white, 60.9%. So y'all in second place right here. Okay. You beat Hispanic women to make second for master's degrees. And now let's go to the doctor's degrees. So now you flipped here at masters, but now Asian women beat you in doctors, 12.5, 11.9, 10 for Hispanic, and then 61.6 for white. So that's what? Third place, second place, third place. Right? Where's most coming to no first place positions? Well, it's not 2010 data in fantasy. If you want to chat, if you want fantasy, I would love for you to do this fantasy. I think you wear glasses sometime, but it's like, you don't have no real medicine in your glasses, baby. Let me help you out, fantasy. You see what that say right there? Say it with me now. What it say, fantasy? 21 to 22. If you want the link, fantasy, just let me know. Okay? Stop using 2010 data. Again, fantasy is right there, baby. You ain't old enough to have bad eyes. Remember I called this out when you wasted that $10 the other day? Okay, let's time drop the link anyway. Hold on, let me drop the link. Right on time, man. Look at God. Look at the timing, man. Man, damn, you show the data, man. And then motherfuckers say, 2010 data. Oh, no. No. It's right there. Right there. Come on, man. I still need them likes up, man. Hit the like button for me. 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 I got 200 people in here, bro. I only got 200 likes, bro. I only got 151, man. I need them 60 likes, bro. 68 to be exact. Y'all like that quick, man? Hit the like button, goddamn. I'll murder man dance y'all ass again. Black women. Again, post-secondary education, degrees, are a wonderful thing. The problem, though, and I got to show y'all this, okay, is even with all these degrees you have and you're not in first place in any of them, so you can't be the most educated. You're not even the most attended anymore, right? Which, again, even from the attendance standpoint, you can't attend college more than white people. Just literally can't mathematically, okay? But I got to show y'all this, too. And this is very, very important. Because, again, where's it? I didn't delete that shit. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, no. Cancel. Almost fucked up. One second, 2024. That's not the one I'm looking for. One second. Hit the like button, goddamn. Here we go. Here we go. This is the important part. Black women. This is the important part. We're gonna see if they got an updated version. This is 2020, 2021. I'll see if they got but you see what I was talking about here? Women's real median annual earnings 2020 to 2021, okay, in $2021. White, not Hispanic, right? 20 to 29. See what it is? 30, 39, 40, 49. And then you see in the red, everyone except black women has a drop off, even Hispanic. I'm gonna say this again. Black women, pay attention to this. Do you notice that black women are the only group of women at 50 to 59, your later years, the golden years, right? You got to get your golden girls on. Thank you for being a friend. Do, 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 do. All right, you see that? Black women are the only women that start making more money after 49. Even Hispanic women have a decline. What is that telling you? This whole I don't need no man, niggas ain't shit, I can do bad all by myself, I got my degrees, baby. Okay. Okay. I guess. And then again, let's look at the numbers. Only people y'all beating is motherfucking Consuela them. Maria. Kenya Samson. Yeah, that's another reason for the need of DEI. Well, Kenya, love, I don't understand how that's a need. No. This was 2020, 2021. So this would have been DEI was, well, nah, hadn't really started yet, right? But according to y'all niggas say DEI been around since the 80s. So I don't know. But either way, right? So no, black women already benefits of DEI. Black women already benefits of two-hit minority hiring, especially in government jobs. So no, that's not no. You guys were already getting the DEI hookup before DEI became a popular thing. Let's not do this. And it's over with. So if it's over now, Kenya, what does that tell you? And then you couple this where it's telling you, listen, black women cap out at $45,100 median income. Okay. Women's real median annual earnings. Okay. All right. Look at where Asian women at. You hit the link and drop the Journal of Blacks in Higher Education link so you can see where the education information I quoted came from. No matter where you get it from, Fantasy is not going to trump what I had. This is from the National Center of Education Statistics. Your thing is not going to trump mine. And I promise you, is like Fantasy, like for real. Are you honestly telling me that black women attend more college than white women? That's impossible mathematically. Literally impossible. And I just showed you all the stats to where you guys come in at second place at best, and that's only in master's degrees. Everywhere else, you're third or you know what I mean? Third place at best. You never go first in one. So Creed, it says women's real median annual income. And right here you got the good old white women, right? Then black, Hispanic, Asian. And it's telling you how much money it is. 2021. I'll see if I can update it to 2022. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see. And this was released in 2022, of course, right? So they might have 2023 or 2022 data. Let me see. Let me do it this way. Let's see, 2023. Oh shit, no, don't do that. Let's see what we got. Nah, that's the most up-to-date one they got. This is the latest up-to-date version they have of it. Yo, Azrael, what's up, fam?
I was my fault. I was just muting up my phone. Yeah, I'm 8 minutes behind, and and I'm listening to Fantasy Island. And she's like, stop using the 2010 stats. But don't black women always be using the interracial stats from like before the Selma March and shit? They be using stats about interracial dating since like the 80s and shit. Like it'd be like the same 5%. Like, oh, it's growing. There's a trend. There's a 100% increase in interracial stats. It went from 5 to 10%. But I just want to say this too. Here's the thing, and this is the caveat, people. This is a little secret that people don't know, especially you coming from the military, but me being like in college and whatnot. The more that you go into your degree, and by the time you get into your advanced classes, the majority of people in there is probably it'll be you and maybe one other black person, and then the rest is just Asians and maybe like international students from like Europe. And the reason why is because by the time they get to the intermediate courses, a lot of unfortunately a lot of black people, particularly the black women, they flunk out and then they choose something softer. right? They can't really get a lot of black women be struggling with this. The ironic thing, they struggle a lot in the statistics classes and what have you. Those are the classes in order for you to get to that next level to finish your degree. If you're in any kind of STEM related field, you have to pass those classes. You can't just get like a C. You usually got to get like a C+ in order to stay in that class. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you this another thing too. The irony is they would say, oh, they couldn't find no one in college or what have you. But it's like Asian women, not only are they the most educated, they're technically the most married out of all demographics in America. So, and they make more than, like you said, every other man. So, I mean, to this point, it's like that's really a non sequitur, as they would say, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, even oh yeah, whoever's below me could go ahead.
What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Azrael, you said it. He said it right. You know, most of them they flunk out when they get to the advanced courses and stuff. They switch majors. They ain't talking about that. Let's get the stats on black women switching majors, because we know that most of them they come out. You know, oh, what do you got a degree in? Political science.
So communications.
Yeah, communications. Communication. You got so hold on. It's fantastic. You know how I get. So a disclaimer to all you melanated females out there. Hey, look, most of these black heifers, man, they get a communications degree just to work at Verizon selling cell phones. So like all this most educated and all of that, they don't even use their degree. I got a black sister. She got she went to Mercer. Fantastic. You know how expensive Mercer is.
Yeah.
Motherfucker went into damn near $100,000 worth of debt to get a degree that she ain't even damn using.
I know somebody like that too, but they went to like a community college, but they got a sociology degree and they're working at Whole Foods. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
They don't even, Azrael, they don't even use their fucking degree. They get these degrees just to be social workers, just to help other bitches get food stamps. That's basically what them.
Chill, bro. You talking about all my exes? Come on now, you hitting a soft spot.
That's all they do. Look, man, look. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man. When y'all know when I come up here, man, I speak that real, man. Look, I done been to all these little, you know, the different little offices and shit, you know, food stamp offices and shit, you know. What else? Child support. Y'all know my story and shit. Child support offices and shit, man. Look, they all in there, black women, fat black women. Because if we gonna say they get the most degrees, that's who getting the most degrees. The fat black ones. They the ones helping. They the ones helping bitches get food stamps. They the ones helping bitches put niggas on child support. And them the ones that went to school.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, y'all the most. Y'all ain't do nothing but damn. You barely study. You barely study.
There's another nigga doing the essays. A lot of the times, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I was dating one chick for a minute, a long time, man. Like, she had her master's, and oh my, you couldn't tell her nothing. Eventually, she quit her job. She was working at ACS, and she used to cry to me. She's like, "I hate my job. Like, I always gotta go into stinky people's houses." She gotta go into them because she used to do social work, but she was doing social work for ACS, and she used to cry. I'd be like, "Damn." She's like, "I hate this job." Like, because when she go into these houses, you talking about these subsidized apartments or the projects, and it just smelled like liquor. There's some grown ass nigga on the couch, and she got to talk and ask how the kids are doing, and she don't know what this one nigga on the couch. House smell like cigarette buds and malt liquor and all types of stuff. So you don't need a degree for those positions. What positions?
Yeah, so Kenya, you don't need a degree for those positions, but it usually helps you, you know what I mean, go up, especially you're talking about state positions. So my ex was social work also, right? She worked for DCF, Department of Children and Families. And if you want to move up into a supervisory, a managerial role, you need a degree for that. So starting out, yeah, you don't need a degree, but then too at the same time, as Azrael said, I don't think a lot of people understand just how that's a brutal job, bro. That's a brutal fucking job. Not just the work itself, but the hours and shit. So and usually, like you said, it's a salary thing. So they're not getting paid hourly and so on and so forth. That shit's salary because it's state. It's usually like you said, state situation.
Bro,
So
I just landed, God willing, knock on wood. I just landed a job, right? And we working in like Midtown. All I had was my little bachelor's degree in accounting. Got a job in like less than 6 months. See, what happened is, especially even with Black people, but American large, people don't want to do the boring jobs. They don't want to do nothing, and they don't want to do jobs that require the numbers. Like, I don't know if people know about Aaron Clary in this space. Like, they don't want to do the sexy. They want a sexy job. When it's like, if you want job security or you want something that's recession proof, do those kind of jobs. The closer you are to math, the closer you are to keeping your job, and you'll up the pay. Right. So if I stay there, by the time like my probation period over 3 months, I'm making like close to 85K off the rip. And that's just coming out of school. Right. So like compared to my ex, like she has her master's. And so it means she has like 3 degrees to my 2, but I'm still making double her income. Right. So it's like people want to go into the easy. It's what a lot of people, Black people, do. They go into easy fields, and then they go and party and play around and be like, oh, I'm gonna pick an easy degree and so I can party in school and I don't have to study as hard. But that shit come back to bite you in the ass when you got almost 6 figures worth of student loan debt and you making less than 40K. Like, you might as well do fucking security or work at the grocery store.
That's what I'm saying. So not only that, girl. So a lot of time, what happens is, like I said, now they got to work multiple jobs. So this is another thing too that they were touting and they were bragging about. Oh, we got the most businesses and all these different things and so on and so forth. Well, baby, you got to have that business because your ass, like you said, hell, them student loan motherfucking garnishments ain't no motherfucking joke. All right, you don't pay them people enough. Hey, they gonna motherfucking snatch that shit out your check.
Before your check hit.
Hey, so you ain't got no choice. So everybody got all these fucking side hustles, goddamn.
They go put a stop sign on. Ho. We'll take part of that. Now you seeing them that.
And go get that tax return too. Get some of that tax return. Might snatch all of it, depending.
No funny shit. They already called me before my last semester ended. And it's called Nelnet, and they're like, "Hey, we realize that you're, pretty much done with school. It's time to pay us back. You're gonna be paying us back like $750 a month or something like that, right? But I can afford it, right? That's a drop in the bucket. That'd be like a third of my paycheck or whatever, starting off, right? But it's like as soon as you hit your second to last semester, they hitting you up to like, hey, we already set you up, and when they tell you, they give you a warning, like, we don't want it to be any kind of complications where we have to garnish your wages and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like, we're telling you right off the rip, you better pay.
Telling you what you gonna pay.
Hold on, let me address this real quick. So fantasy again, all women outpace all men in degrees. Fantasy, and we'll say this again. Say it with me now. All women outpace all men in degrees.
Not only that, I was watching I don't know if you know about Chris Williamson. I think it was
for their respective races, of course, is what I'm talking about. For their respective races. So white women to white women, Black men to Black women, Asian men to Asian women, and Hispanic men to Hispanic women. All women of all races outpace their men for degrees. You're welcome.
And I would say this on top of this too, because I know Fantasy Island girl, she's a swirler. Did you know statistically now in the last 4 years, there are more Hispanic women in college than white men? So there you go.
And also you got to throw on top of that, it's more women on earth than men. More men are in the military than women. So most men ain't really got time to just really be fucking around in no fucking classroom. They in the military. They on these damn in these trade
CDLs, CDL, they doing all the trade stuff.
Yeah,
That's really that's Chico.
if I wasn't
IT certification, all the different things. Go ahead.
If I wasn't going to school for an accountant, I would have been a plumber. No lie. Because let me tell you, especially in New York, after 5 years, you hit 90K, and this was like pre-pandemic. It might be more now. Then and in a lot of places, like if you live in a city area, they'll need plumbers, but definitely out in Long Island where it floods a lot and you got older people with houses and they need to replace their boilers, all you got to do is learn plumbing, because they were actually teaching it for free. I've seen it teaching it. They had like papers up at like shelters and in projects and at like clinics and whatnot, and they'll teach you. You just gotta like put in the work, and then you get into the journeyman program. But after 5 years, you making 90K. So you come out of school. By the time, let's say you a black dude coming out of high school, you go into that program, and you coming out with less debt, and you making more. Meanwhile, Keisha got like 60, 80 degree worth of student loan debt, and she working in a cubicle, having to go and deal with Monique from Precious, having to deal with having to go in the apartments looking like that. You know what I mean? So it's all about, people don't want to put in the hard. You either got to do the hard work, or the work going to kill you. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, as real. I call it this here. Hey, fantastic. I call it this here because look what we just put out there. We put out that they go to school, they try to get these degrees, they get in all this debt, and federal student loans tell them what they're going to pay. They work dead end jobs. And what do they have to end up doing in order to pay for their lifestyle and also pay this debt? What do they have to end up doing?
Working second job.
OnlyFans.
Selling pussy. There you go. Selling pussy. So it's the classroom. It's the classroom to hotel pipeline.
Wow.
That's what I call it. The classroom to hotel pipeline.
And this is why
that's all they gonna end up doing.
And this is why
all bullshit aside, though, all bullshit aside, you listen. You know what's crazy? That's the whole thing as to why they're so anti 50-50 or anti paying for shit. Because again, a lot of these women are already underwater, bro. They're already in so much debt, bro. It's crazy. And shout out to my listen, bro. Do not take on the motherfucking bitch that's got a hell of amount of debt, bro. Don't do it. Do not do it. If you're going to take a woman serious, you need to know what the hell she got going on with her motherfucking pocket, nigga.
Speaking of
and when y'all niggas out there in the chat, y'all niggas use that in other places. Y'all niggas better give me my credit. The classroom, the hotel pipeline. But like Fantastic said, don't be trying to find it. That's why they mad. That's why they mad, Fantastic. They it all started, of course, with the Manosphere, Kevin Samuels, all that. Look, they want to be able to scam niggas and sell pussy in peace.
Mm-hmm.
That's all this anger is. They want to be able to scam and sell pussy in peace without being, told that, hey, no, this is wrong. You can't be doing this.
No hostile whole environment.
Exactly.
Oh man, yo, what was I gonna say? Oh, that's another thing too. And I was arguing with Sharon dumbass about that. He was talking about, and another dude was like, "Oh, I'm like, if I'm with a woman and I'm making 80K, but she making like 60K, but she got student loan debt. Why in the world would I go 100% on the? Especially if I live in a place like I live in New York. Like, why would I do that? And what is she supposed to do? She's supposed to just have that debt? Like it's a finesse game that a lot of these women out here trying to run on niggas. Like, if you meet a woman halfway decent, like more than likely, not to say it's because she's college educated, but more than likely she's going to have a degree, right? So why would I go 100% on the bills and cover everything? And what is she gonna do with that debt? Is that she's just gonna have it sit there and act like it's not?
Yeah, bro. Sucker bet, bro.
It's that bullshit. I'm like, bro, like if any girl I get with, I'm like, yo, if we were to do something, I don't mind paying, like, do it 75-25, but you gonna have to get rid of your debt. It don't make no sense to keep it. This is why I say, like, hey, some brothers, like, if you can, I'm not saying advocating for a hardcore, but you're probably better off getting with an Asian woman, because more than likely she gonna make more than you, and she gonna probably bring your money up if you're gonna marry somebody. You know what I mean? But
just because men would rather hire a man than a woman doesn't mean that men are better than women. Well, I don't. What do you mean though? I don't think anyone's made the declaration that men are better than women, but in most cases, from a work standpoint, especially if we're talking physical labor, they are. That's a fact.
Exactly. Fantastic.
So,
Hold on. Let me. Fantastic. We are better than y'all. We are. Look at everything that's going on now in this country, and all these positions that being held by these women. What is going on? What did I tell y'all the last time I was over here? And I told y'all most of them, when they're in government or they're in positions within the government that has something to do with money, supervisory positions, they always end up stealing and fucking the money up. Always. Look how many countless mayors stealing money, fucking up the funds. Karen Bass over there in California took the money from. Yeah, man, come on, man. Yeah, yes, we are better than y'all.
Hey, Josh, how do you feel about sending condoms to Afghanistan? How you feel about or Sesame Street in Iraq?
Man, look, for them Baki boys, yes. Yes. Who did that? Who was in charge of that?
Yo, I saw
Who
that.
Spearheaded that? Exactly, man. Come on. Yes, we are better than y'all. Y'all know I'm a firefighter and stuff. We got female firefighters on this job. It's only one woman that's comparable to a average guy on the job out of countless women that's on the job. The rest of them, trash. They trash. They just there for a check. Them bitches scared. They scared to drive the trucks. They scared to go in the damn burning buildings and shit. But they want the easy money though.
Mm-hmm. They don't
Same thing these truck driving assholes. Same thing these truck drivers. You seeing black bitches trying to drive trucks and shit now. Look, damn packages and shit coming up late. Folks packages damn arriving late. Come on. What you mean? A man will drive his damn 18-wheeler through a fucking snowstorm like ain't nothing happened.
We see they got shows on it, right? Remember the shows go on the cliffs and going up to Canada and shit.
Yeah, can't no woman do that. They too scary. Come on, man.
Made me snort. It's true though.
Well, nah.
Oh man, it's true.
I'm trying to find.
This is why I'm just. It makes me think is like if any event, what a woman should do, like if you know you don't want to be honest with yourself, if you know you don't want to work hard, just try to find a man and try to support him to make it where you can just live off a single income, like help him get to that point where he could be an earner, that he could put you at home instead of trying to go to school, trying to believe in the feminist bullshit, and then you in debt, and then you're like, oh damn, I'm 28, 29. Let me find a man. It's like I got a bunch of baggage, got so many bodies who make Stalin blush, and I'm like in 50, 60K worth of debt. Like, come on.
Indeed. All right, we got my man. What's up, kid? What's going on, bro? What you got for us? Kid, you there?
Yo,
you saying something?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, can you hear me? I got a little delay.
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I came in just to peek in and see what's going on. So we talking about men being better than women, because I see the education charts and.
Well, yeah. That was just an aside to the reply to something that Fancy was saying in the chat. No, what we're talking about mainly is again black women. It was a black woman on CNN. The analyst said that black women were one of the most educated, and then you had another black woman follow up and say that the black women were the most educated. After you had the initial black woman complaining about being the most educated or saying or making the claim that she has more education than anybody at the table, yet she was the least paid. So we're speaking on the.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
But real quick, why do these stereotypes still persist when they're not true? This has been true forever. Like all it takes is a quick Google search. You can clearly see that Asian women by far are smoking all women when it comes to education, degree. Asian men and Asian women. we're gonna be honest. Like this is
It
easy.
doesn't-
Like
it doesn't fit
Asians
the
are good at
narrative.
math. Like why is this? But I'm like, but why does the narrative exist when all you have to do is go on Google and be like, who has the most degrees? It's
Because
like,
they
mad simple. Like why? Go ahead.
They have to have a victim. I hate to be so cliche, but it's a victim Olympics. Let me tell you, DEI, to all black men that are hearing the sound of my voice, DEI does not affect you. It will not affect you. And if they remove every kind of affirmative action, you'll be fine as long as you stay into the math. If you stay with something that's, how many black men, or particularly black people in general, trying to become actuaries, trying to become data scientists, or even when I'm doing accounting, right? Like, you're not, if you go into those fields, you're not going to deal with people trying to be racist towards you, because there's a shortage of people doing that job. They can't afford, this is what I was telling people in the Discord, they can't afford, when it comes to those kind of jobs, they can't afford to be racist towards you. Those are jobs that people need. If you're more qualified than and it's like 3 people and you're the one black person, maybe like Asian and a white dude, right? And you all got like there's like 5 spots. They're not gonna like, oh, he's black, we're not gonna hire him. No, like I'm telling you, you're not gonna have a hard time when it comes to those kind of positions. Sergey Brin, right, created Google. He said, if you master math, you master the world. Just if you go into the math stuff, you're not gonna be hearing people on CNN, Carrie Champion raggedy ass talking about, oh, like she got a struggle. This woman been on ESPN, had her own show, been back and forth arguing with Floyd Mayweather, and still was able to still make money. Right? These people act like they're victims, but they're not.
Yeah, and
I just want to, like, real quick, I just wanted to add that if we're talking about like men being better than women, just in relation to this conversation as we talk about it, I don't even know what that's an argument about. If you look at, I think Aaron Clary, if y'all know who he is, wrote a book on this. He actually did numbers on it. He did like what would happen if like men just stopped working tomorrow. If like all men across the board in America, just America, forget the world, we just stopped working tomorrow, and you would literally within hours would have a crisis, because men do all the important things. They carry all the food, they drive the trucks, they do the welding, they keep the power on, the nuclear energy, everything that's significant to the sustenance of like life on Earth is done. All those jobs are done by men. They do all the defending, they handle all the weaponry. So we've been living in this delusional experiment for far too long, and as people starting to wake up, it's like, wow, they did a number on people when it came to like PSYOP and the populace, because people really are drinking the Kool-Aid. It's crazy.
So let me address this real quick, right? So if you notice here, right, since 2018, there was an uptick for black men and black women, right? All right, so 2018, black women at 45,630, 2019, 48, 2020, 50, and then 2021, 52, 120, right? Respectively, black men, 5160, 53 20 240, 53 950, 5907, 70 in 2020, lockdown and shit, right? But then you see the decline, right? 2021 decline, 2022 decline, 2023 increase. Now, what do you notice here? 2021, 52 120, 51 430, 50 47 470. Black women have a decline. Black men rebounded in 2022, all right, to 2023, and start going in the positive. Black women are still in a downward trend. And what we're trying to tell you is, with all this DEI stuff being taken away, companies moving away from identity politics and hiring, y'all got to figure this shit out. I'm telling y'all.
It's either you get a skill or find a man that has one.
Yeah, Placido, so let me address this. So Placido, it's not about them. It's not even for the women more so, bro. Okay, this is for black men to understand. The women is like, y'all know me. You know me, bro. You've been here. So this is talking to the women, but this is for the men to understand. All right. Along with this, listen, hey, the attention you weren't getting in I'll say the next 5 years or so is going to be getting it. Okay. I'm not saying that's the goal. I'm not saying whatever. I'm just saying be aware. Does she like you or does she need you? All right. Women are about to start needing men a whole lot more, Black women specifically. Okay. And with them needing, you need to be aware of this. Because if she was and all of a sudden everybody doing what's that bitch name, the crazy freaky bitch, Brittany Renner. Everybody's doing the Brittany Renner now. You see the reason for it. That's all I'm saying. I don't care about them caring. You know what I'm saying? I care about making Black men aware of this. And most importantly, like you said, in the process, Black men are headed in the right direction. We had a decline from 2020 to 2022. And then last year, like you said, bro, we went in the opposite direction. We rebounded, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep going that way, more likely than not, right? 2021 to 2020, 2022 to 2023, for them, it's still a decline. They didn't have a rebound. So you had to understand that. That's more so the focus and the important part of it.
But I mean, why does he care? Like, if he doesn't like us talking about certain subjects, I don't understand. Like, Black men are the most policed
cool.
men on earth.
He's cool. I mean,
we always been dick watched, as you always say. We always being speech watched. No, but I mean,
cool.
he's being. But he's being.
I like the
why y'all talking about the women? They're like, bro, we can talk about what we want to talk about.
Yeah, it's cool though. He just, he made a statement. It wasn't too crazy. He wasn't, malicious or belligerent. So it's cool. It is what it is. It's already happening in the Black church. Oh, really? What you mean, Frame Runner? What do you mean by it's already happening in the Black church? I don't know.
I'm curious about that too.
Yeah, but no, yeah. You're starting to see this stuff, man. And again, like Azriel said, man, the math is what matters. Understand the math, bro. All right. Everybody, you just statistics. Who gives a fuck about statistics? Niggas, you lame ass statistics niggas. Okay, all right. This lame ass statistics nigga, I'm all right, bro. I'm cool.
You know, Mr. Let Go was like, stats are gay. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah. Like, and we wonder why, again, man. I don't know.
2053 is right around the corner.
I can't wait. 2053, come get me, bro. I can't wait, nigga. I cannot.
Deliver me.
I cannot wait to drive by you niggas like the Grey Poupon man. Excuse me. We got my man Freeman's in the building. What's up, Freeman? What's going on with you, brother?
Yo, what's up? Fantastic. Just came up here. Want to see, hey, did you record the chick in the chat acknowledging DEI was for Black women?
No, but I mean, it's recorded. It's
that's
here.
A keeper. That's a keeper. That's why, hey, that's why whenever they mention DEI, it's a Black woman jumping on that grenade.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, black men have been doing what we've been doing for so long, man. And like I said, I'm not denying any type of past discrimination or whatever, all this other shit. But now, bro, we're not focused on that shit. Okay, if you're a Black man focused on the white man and white supremacy and all this other shit, bro, you deserve what you get. Okay, there's far too many, legal ways, lucrative ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? To be successful out here, to take care of yourself, and if you have a family, take care of them also. If you focus on the white man, bro, that just tells me that, like, not only are you mentally weak, right, but you have a very, very poor understanding of how society works. Okay, It's like you're always almost not in reality for real. You're complaining about,
and it's strange that people on the left are scratching their head on why, like, Black men like us and other men of other races aren't like drinking that Kool-Aid. It's like, nigga, we ain't been benefiting from leftist policies for like decades. Nothing they do helps us. So why would we vote for your side or help your side? Or, like, what is the disconnect? Like, y'all niggas ain't helping us. Y'all just using they've been using Black men as like.
Yeah. So Kenya, what do you mean by this? I'm confused. Why we are not trying to go backwards? So what do you mean by this? Be more specific. And again, the link's here, man. Like I said, anybody can join the panel. It'll be a whole lot easier for us to talk. I don't require you to cam up. So, I mean, you don't have to be on camera, but I would love, for one of you lovely ladies to come up here and have the conversation so that we get a better, dialogue going back and forth. Just trying to, trying to respond to things in the chat, because I'm trying to figure out what you're saying here, because I don't want to assume you're saying what I think you're saying, but it almost seems like I know what you're saying, but you're clear up.
Yeah, she's right. Like, Black women is taking them back. It ain't taking us back. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with us. Like DEI, none of this shit. The HB1 visa, this ain't got nothing. None of this got nothing to do with Black men. Keep your head down, black men. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep getting your
shit.
bread up. Don't say shit. Be quiet when the dust clouds clear. Hopefully enough of us to be straight and we can live out manifest destiny. Don't be concerned about this bullshit. I don't know why niggas are so involved with all this stuff that's been going on lately. Like, this is the perfect time. This is for the first time in a long time in America. The spotlight ain't on us. They worried about the immigrants and this one and this group. And they ain't worried about us. Keep your head down. Get your shit up. And just reap the benefits. For real. This is a perfect time for black men to come up in this era. I think, at least. What y'all think about that?
I believe it, definitely. Bang, 2030. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Shout out to my man Jesse the Conqueror for the Cash App, man, for the 5 on the Cash App. Appreciate it. And shout out to Grinch for the 10. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna let them have the most educated title. It's make believe anyway. I just want them to stop stealing and getting evicted. Like they ugly as fuck out here. Find a good simp already. Listen, man. Hey, bro. Telling you, it's crazy, bro.
But hey, no, like 2030 is gonna be brutal. Because I mean,
Yeah.
of the 45%, I mean, black women will be maybe 30% of that cohort. So they'll roughly 2.5 times at least. That's my prediction. And by that time, how many more black men are going to be married than black women?
Yeah, and that's what I'm telling you. And that's what I keep trying to tell them. I mean, black men are just going in a different direction at this point. And I think more brothers. I'm pretty sure you saw it, Freeman. You saw the guy the Democrat guy. He's viral. He's like viral. He's like not beyond viral. He's like radioactive at this point. Tim Pool just showed the video of him denouncing the Democrat Party.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, I know for a fact a lot more black men are going to do the same thing because black men are finally waking up, bro. Listen, bro. Again, the political aspect of it, of where the white man bad and white men hate us and white men this and white men that and racism is never going to stop, bro. It's never going to stop. Okay, so when you come to me voting, and then like you said, now let's go back. They didn't even know about this. Like you said, we were the ones that exposed to get your booty to the polls and no voting, no bucking, all this. You know what I'm saying? All this just the worst stepping fetching of all stepping fetching, but none of the pro blacks was talking about it. You feel me? We had to do that shit.
Did you see that the FCC released an unedited full video with Kamala?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bro, Lord have mercy.
What was in it?
I've got to
What was
finish
in it? I
watching
didn't see it.
Well, no, it was just her again, as she usually does, saying a whole bunch of nothing, word salad to it was something concerning like Israel. That's what it was. And they didn't they re-edited it out to make it seem like she just had a clear, concise answer, to which that wasn't the situation.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, I imagine that. Like imagine Kamala Harris is president right now, bro. I don't even think people understand. Like, bro, this is crazy.
Oh, we would have been slaves, man. The bureaucracy that they're now exposing would have been all the more entrenched. They would have hired another, 500,000 federal workers, and it could have been actual authoritarianism. Right? Like authoritarian regimes need a dedicated bureaucracy. All of them. Cuba, Russia, China,
France, a little bit.
They all have to have a dedicated bureaucracy. And for the last 20 years, the bureaucracy in America has been signaling the Democrats to please take power. We're here for you, right? Because they did it all to try to get Trump out, and they couldn't do it. So, yeah, her as president, we would all be under the thumb of the feds.
Yo, what up, Sherelle? Yeah, man. Again, I don't understand. Again, black men, bro, please take the emotion out of the situation, bro. Get rid of your Trump derangement syndrome and take advantage of the opportunities that are out here for you. If you're on the internet every day complaining about Trump this, Trump that, and whatever, all this other shit, and so on and so forth, and you're listening to CNN and MSNBC and all this other shit, you're gonna miss a very important train, brother. Like I said, 2030 is going to be one of those stop gaps to 2053. As a black man, a straight black man, as a straight black man, bro, you need to have short-term and long-term goals. You need to have milestones and just check-in points to make sure that you're accomplishing goals that you're setting, bro, and setting yourself up for this. That 2053 shit is serious. A lot of people don't know about it. That's why I'm gonna make sure I mention it as much as I possibly can. If I don't say it, y'all make sure I say it. 2053, go come get me. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be cool, man. I'm gonna be Gucci. You feel me? My kids gonna be straight. All that shit, so on and so forth again, because I sacrificed early, so I can motherfucking benefit later. You feel me? So still, for you young fellas out here, bro, especially, start making the wise decisions, man. All right, and don't stumble and fumble over no little piece of pussy. All right, telling you, bro. Telling you, it's crazy, bro. Telling you, man. This shit is happening real quick.
Yo, fantastic. I want to say my condolences to you on the panel last night. Good Lord have mercy. Felt like you were talking to the village people, man.
Bruh. Jesus Christ,
Are you trying to explain inflation, and they're like, "Oh, why is inflation is not like he's been in office 2 weeks? Why inflation is not going down? Why the price of X not going down?" It's like,
what are we doing, bro? It's like they trolling me. Bro.
And like, you know what's irritating? Nobody asked any of these questions when Biden was literally in the office last time, literally wrecking the country. Like, nobody asked, "Hey man, it's been 1 week. Hey man, 2 weeks. Money's still going down. The money, the prices of goods and services going up." Nobody said a mumbling word. They saying he's doing such a great job and the country's moving in the right direction. Like, bro, it's been how long we been doing this fantastic? Damn near 10 years at this point, right? I still can't get in general, like overall, like we've been in these spaces. I've been in these spaces since 2016.
I've been like 10 years. Yeah, it's like 7 years.
I still can't get my mother with a straight face to just say, "Look, man, the nigga a better president." Like, to this, I don't even fight with her. Like I don't gave up. I don't care no more. I get high and I go about my day. I don't. You
know what? Though? That's what I'm saying, and I think that's why the focus definitely needs to be. And I keep telling people this, and I said this from the beginning.
Yeah,
we need to focus on saving as many of the young fellows that we possibly can, because we a lot of us, bro. I voted for Obama twice. I was on the same shit. The white man this, the white man that. The white man won't let me. White supremacy, racism. You know, until one day I had to be like, bruh, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, nigga,
Scott Jennings is coming for you. Fantastic.
Yeah. Your life is good. You're making the right decisions. You know what I'm saying? You got a good job. You got a career. Not just a job. You got a career. Like, what the hell is the white man fucking keeping you from doing? Like, damn.
You know, when I had the epiphany, when you have your white friends and you find out, like, on your paycheck you making more than them, and it's like, oh shit. Like,
yo, listen to this. Yeah. I was anybody ever seen that Brilliant Idiots podcast with Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schultz? Because I was watching it the other day, just out of curiosity. He was talking about Trump.
Yeah, I watched it.
The little girl they have on the girl, Taylor, the black girl. Schultz was like, "Man, this is a good time for America. You know, we got that bitch out. We got these niggas out of office. Trump is doing some good things. We're going in the right direction, you know." And he's like, "What? Why y'all so down?" He was trolling them basically because, you know, they're on the left and they were mad about it. It's like, America's up, bro. You don't love America? And she was like, "No, I don't love America." And they was looking at her like, "Okay, bitch, why are you still here then?" I go to Angola, I go to Africa, whatever country she says it goes to. But he was like, "Yeah, bitch, but you came back." Like, all these niggas talk about how bad it is here every day. All they do is OD on it. White supremacy is bad, this, and this. Negroes won't leave. I still haven't gotten that answer to that question. I've been doing this for a long time. Negroes will shout to the moon forever and a day and won't leave this bitch. And then when they go to other countries, will enact the same white supremacy that they complain about. Stunting on niggas, act like they're better than people. Like, bro, it's...
You know what I realized too, and people, if like people want to see that. I'm not saying America's perfect, but I'm gonna tell you this: what Elon is doing. Granted, I might not agree with it 100%, but it's definitely, if anything, it'll probably be a necessary evil. Because let me tell you this: Americans complain about the fact that they always whining and complaining that we don't have free health care. Wouldn't it behoove you to find out how to get rid of all that glut of unnecessary funding we're doing for other countries and our spending habits, so that maybe you can possibly get some kind of reprieve in terms of healthcare costs? Like, would it behoove you to, okay, let me just audit the government and let me audit the Pentagon and figure out where this money is going and what are we spending our money on, so that maybe if we spend less, we can allocate those resources back to the people, back to FEMA, back to having better bridges and roads and shit, and having just, who knows, if you can have a way where we can make healthcare even lower, like it will behoove you to do that, right? But
Let me, man, Zach, in here. Hello, it's on Zach. Zach, go ahead, brother. Zach, it was on you, man. Go ahead. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Appreciate you for having me up, bro. Shout out to all the gentlemen on the panel, and man, you're doing God's work, man. And I just wanted to do this before we went too far off the graph that you had up there. I wanted to say to black men, like young men, middle-aged men, and some old men too, if you still got the feistiness in you, learning a trade will only help you. Making yourself useful will only help you. Like Fantastic said, this 2053 shit, that should be here before you blink. Make yourself useful. Learn a trade. I'm saying minimum 1 year. Most of them will take no more than 5. So putting that 5 years in now to make yourself useful and be on the rise in America as society. And that's aside from what women are doing. This is just what I'm saying for black men, what we need to do and focus on. And we've been doing a good job. So appreciate you for telling the young man that too, because we've been doing good. I tell them that shit all the time, and we're doing better. Just keep going. Keep your head down. Keep grinding.
Exactly, bro. Put your
motherfucking head down. Fantastic, real quick. If you don't mind me, saying this.
Yeah, go ahead.
You were one of the first guys, because we work in these spaces and we deal with niggas and we get frustrated, and sometimes you almost start to be ashamed to be black, right? But you were one of the first guys who used to say, "Hey man, don't listen to all this bullshit. Like niggas, we dope, bro. We're not as bad as they say we are. We're doing a lot better than what they're saying we are." That was very encouraging, because I thought about it. What the fuck about holding my head down despite all the stuff that's in our way that's happened to us? Niggas are doing pretty good, like all things considered. Like we doing pretty good, and that's good, man. Like we don't make as many babies as they say we do. We wear condoms more. Like we take care of. We do a lot of good things that we never get credit for, and everything's always our fault for some strange reason.
Yo, kid, I used to drag about the criminal stat, shit like that, especially the murder rate. And once Fantastic started breaking it down, it forced me to go into looking at these stats, and I had to change that, man. It is bad and it's horrible that we do actually lead in those statistics, but that shit is so nominal. It is not all of us. It's not a majority of us. It's not even a minor majority. It's nominal, bro. But I mean, we need to change that narrative. But yeah, good looking, Fantastic. We're doing way better than these people.
No, man, I appreciate it, man. And like I said, that was what I had to have the realization myself. And I told you, black men, we usually only encourage ourselves. We're our own motivators. You have to be a self-starter. You have to be, what I'm saying, set your own shit and so on and so forth, because that's the way we're raised, is where we're bred, right? If you do any of that other shit, you a soft ass, weak ass nigga. So you got to figure out a lot of stuff on your own. You bump your head along the way. And, unfortunately for us, we didn't have the generation and technology where, the old people felt like, you should make it easier. They felt like it needs to be harder. You need to do it just as hard as I did it. That way, that make you a man. No, that make you stupid. That make you die earlier. That make you have more stress. That make you, make more mistakes. It's my job as the big bro, as, an actual father to, try and, take away any unnecessary roadblocks in, possible, injuries, motherfucking walls, hills, mountains, or whatever the fuck I can possibly do to make you better than me, bro. And that's, I think, that what black men need, bro. Because it's so competitive already as it is. But I know, and I learned, one of the best things I learned from the military, man, and it's you have to train your replacement. Okay, you have to retrain your replacement, bro. You gotta train your replacement. One of these days, I ain't gonna be doing this shit. I'm gonna be too old, man. I'm gonna be somewhere on the beach, you know what I'm saying, with some brown liquor, you know what I'm saying, with a young thotty hottie, probably. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I did my work, I did my time. But the person that's gonna step in my place, bro, I want him to be 1,000 times better than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the young nigga, the young lion fucking taking over the online. Hey, bro, I'm not finna wrestle your young ass nigga. I'm just gonna go off. I'm good. I done made all the kids I want to make. I done conquered the shit I want to conquer. Hey, I can just wander around on my motherfucking own and, kill me a couple of gazelles here or there, and I'm good, man. Till it's time for me to just go ahead and die, hopefully from natural causes.
Fantastic. I think that's how we differ in our parenting too, as well. Like men, when we parent, we want our kids to be better than we are, and I'm not sure that women exactly feel the same in that sentiment.
Well, black women say it. Black women say that their mothers are extremely competitive with them. They say that.
Yeah,
not,
so
saying not only accomplishment wise, but even relationships and shit. So
I seen in the chat that Fed gonna review this tomorrow, but I doubt the part that gets reviewed is how we're encouraging black men to actually be better, so they'll actually have better options to choose from to get better men. But they seem to always leave that part out.
Hey man, listen, man. Shout out to Fig, man. If you want to review it, by all means, man. I know all my content is whatever, man. I don't do no community strikes and none of that shit, man. I don't strike content. It is what it is.
No, but during the review, she's not gonna bring up the point of how you're actually encouraging black men to do better and be better.
Bro, she ain't got to. Zagu, it's here. My shit here. So she ain't got to do it on her. They can just come to mine, or eventually they will, or whatever. You know, it is what it is, man. The message is that message supposed to get out there. But let me get man. First off, let me get Frame Runner. Appreciate you, brother, for the 10 on the Cash App, brother. Greatly appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. And we got my man Tunel in the building, man. Healthcare shouldn't be free, but should be competitive. Yeah, I agree, brother. I don't believe in everybody says this shit, and people will tell you. Anybody that was like, I think what's the dude name? It was somebody that was Canadian, and he was telling the story about how that free healthcare shit had to backlog like out the ass. If it's anything serious, nigga, you fucked. Okay, if it's just some bullshit, you got a common cold or something, yeah, that free healthcare shit sound good. But when it's some serious shit, no, brother, no, when your life is on the line,
quote unquote, if it's free, it's probably trash. That's typically how it goes. There's no such thing as a free lunch. If it's free, best believe, like you said, it's backlogs. You're gonna be waiting. If you got cancer, you can't get immediate care. You're gonna have to rock out or go to America. You're gonna be seeing Jesus. You can be going to that room that Uncle Charles be going. Hey, it's fantastic. What that shit you do, Uncle Charles, when he be going to sleep.
Yeah, your ass hear the music, nigga. Hey, you better be careful. But Tunel, what's on you, brother? What's up?
Yeah, how you doing, brothers? How you doing? Doing fine.
What's up with you?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to let the brothers know. Yeah, brothers are making more money than the women, and that's just when they're trying to pay education, but you get an education so you can make more money and so you can learn something. And brothers are making more money than the women with all this education. Brothers are making more money in general, and it's same with all of these other groups. So these women just trying to put you down for no reason. You're making more money with that. When you add their debts that they have, a lot of times the brothers is making just a little bit above is doing way better than them. We have more money, more disposable income. We use our money more wisely. We allocate our money more wisely. A lot of women who are making big money, they're spending all their money, and a lot of them, especially here in Atlanta, they're making $150,000, but they live like they make $250,000. So they're broke, and they have student debt. So you, as a black man, you have to find a woman who wants to be with you, and that woman that wants to be with you will agree with you, and you can guide her with her money. Without a guide, she's lost. So you have to be the best man that you can be, do what you have to do, and don't let these women put you down, because some of these women, it doesn't matter what you do, they're going to put you down. So you just have to do the best you can and find somebody who wants to be with you.
My bad. That's something fantastic that I've noticed over the last couple of years. I've been seeing a lot of guys in these podcasts say this. This wasn't a thing when we first started. Niggas are now out here saying, "Hey man, if you trying to date, man, hey man, check her credit score." That's new. Like niggas, it's so bad now. Niggas gotta check the credit score. You ain't just gotta check the whole facts. You gotta be like, "Hey man, what that credit looking like?" Hey man, 450. I'm good.
No funny stuff. They do that a lot in China, actually. You gotta they check each other's credit score, and they check, okay, your income. It happens a lot in China, more than you know. I mean, brothers are now catching on, which is a good thing, because she could be nice, slim, don't have no kids. Find out, maybe, we'll find out, boom, she in 80, 90K student loan debt because she went to Spelman for communications. It's like, get out of here.
Yeah, she had red bottom shoes, driving the Mercedes Benz. and just and broke and just I mean just in like say $150,000 student debt. So what they're making $100,000, but they're $150,000 in debt, and they're living like they make $200,000. So they are just negative. And if you do the math, you're just gonna have to understand that you have to be the man. And even when you try to let them, they're gonna put if something goes wrong, they're gonna blame you. So you have to stay on top of the business.
Yeah, y'all know something that's crazy. Like you would think like women in America and black women would be like more delusional, but like the most delusional women I think I've seen, at least online, because I don't really have any experience over there, it's definitely gotta be Chinese women, bro. They'll hit a nigga with some, I'm 35, you gotta have a master's degree, 2 cars, a house, and land. Land, you know how hard it is to procure land in China?
No, let me give you context.
Land, nigga.
Let me give you context. In China, their middle class is larger than our whole total population. There was a point in time about 2 years ago when their GDP was at its peak. It was literally they were making 2 billionaires a week. So that's more of that. That's to the extent that it might seem still like unrealistic, but it's because of the fact that their GDP is like way over. Imagine like having your middle class. I'm talking about solidly middle class is bigger than the entire American population, right? So that's why they're about having, can you buy this land? Can you buy this car? They just up the ante with their hypergamy,
There's a lot of poor people in China though. Like I understand what you're saying, but it's
not
a
as much
billion of them. They're not all doing great. Some of them are maybe in Beijing. If you go to the south, they're not balling like that.
When you go to chance, you get it, not to cut you up, when you get a chance, look up Shanghai and look how it looks like a futuristic version of Vegas. A lot of the Chinese,
I've seen
it. They're not. It's not the China that we remember, where it's like Manchurian, where it's like Mao coming out of 50s, 60s, where people are still wearing like straw hats. I mean, there are people like that there, but it's a lot more. Think about it. When you travel a lot, there's 2 people that you usually see a lot. Well, I would say God's chosen people and Chinese. No matter where you go, I'm so serious. It's either them two because they travel. They have so much like disposable income. They get to just be able to travel a lot. Trust and believe.
Yeah, man. Again, bro. Like I said, black men are heading in the right direction, bro. Straight black men, of course. We are all we got, and we need to hold ourselves and each other accountable, man. And like you said, when you can help. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, there's enough bread for everybody to eat, bro. There's enough money out here for everybody to get some, bro. You making money don't stop mine. So if I can help you, by all means, bro, I'm gonna help you. I want to see you make it. I want to see us make it. All right, nigga, we've been down too long, like motherfucking state property, nigga. This is our time. So we definitely need to take full advantage of this, and help each other in any way that we possibly can. And bro, just playing like you said, because I'm telling you, dog, the closer it gets to 2053, nigga, the later it is, and it's gonna be a point where it's too late. I'm sorry, my nigga, I can't. Hey, you can't come stay with me. You can't stay here, nigga. No, sir. I'm not starting.
Hey, them niggas. What's that movie? The Hunger Games. Niggas gonna be in that Hunger Games zone, zone 47, nigga. Trap.
Hey.
Dude, and you aren't lying. This window is it, right? All these people getting put off the job site, deported. This is it. You want this opportunity is not coming back. Matter of fact, and here's the thing: get in early because America has to be rebuilt. Period. That's not a choice. That's not optional, right? Part of the grid was built pre World War II, right? Like when they built out the grid in the 1950s and 60s, what was there before that they thought, hey, that still looks pretty good. It's still there, right? Bridges are like have a 50-year lifespan, not 150. Right, they got to build all that. They got to redo the dams.
Say that, bro. I'm thinking about that. I'm seeing hella construction just locally, and when I be out on the roads and stuff. So listen, you young niggas out here, bro. Listen, life is not meant to be easy, bro. If you can find it that way, by all means, hey, congrats to you, bro. But that's gonna be the smallest percentage, okay? And I'm not talking illegal. I'm talking like, you one of these parlay niggas, or you a gamer or some shit like that, or so on and so forth. Cool, fine, bro. If you got your bag that way, you a streamer or some shit, my nigga, hey man, by all means, brother, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you. But the majority of you are gonna have to do it the traditional way. Accept that shit, get on it. The earlier shout out to Freedman's, the earlier you get your fucking foot in the door, bro, and you can get yourself established, the quicker you can fucking maximize your skills and ability in that shit. And then, like you said, you can branch off on your own, or use that to fund something of your own that you actually enjoy, that you're talented at, to start your own business, to start making some residual income, start buying property, start investing, all these things, man. It's just so many things. Like I said, as much as we talk about the relationship dynamics over here, man, it's so much other stuff that we encompass, right? So definitely, man, we're talking about, the 360-degree straight black man, bro. Okay, this ain't just digging pussy conversations. Get your money right, keep your mind right, get your body right, all that shit, bro, your whole life. Because nigga, you on a clock. All right. If you're 30 years old, bro, they usually say, hey, whatever you're doing by 30 is what you'll be doing for life. My nigga, this your chance to motherfucking reset, but you better get there quick. Okay. If you sitting on your ass and on your mama's couch in the basement or so on and so forth, you out here living off the hoes. Okay. And I'm gonna be here tomorrow talking about these young niggas that, hey, I don't want to hear no more shit about young niggas ain't fucking with these hoes. They niggas, they living with them and getting beat up. Okay.
Well, damn.
Definitely dealing with them. Beat the fuck up. Okay, so don't tell me the men aren't dealing with women. I told y'all, but that's some motherfucking neckbeard ass incel white boys and Asians. Niggas is definitely out in these holes. The bad thing about it is they young and broke, so they got to live with the bitch. Okay, and she beating on them. Okay,
I'd rather be an incel for that.
Huh?
Bro, I'd rather be an incel than to have to like get beat up by my woman, bro.
Hey
like,
man,
I agree.
For her. Like I'd rather be outside in the street. Niggas is out here getting whooped, like whoop.
Nah,
Bro,
not even whoop.
it ain't worth it, bro.
Fists, bro. Fists and brooms and shit.
With a broom.
It ain't worth it, bro. Ain't no box worth it. It ain't worth it, bro. Like go home to your parents. If it's that bad, they go to
imagine
military,
to move out and then move in with your mama again, and now she beating you again. That shit wild.
Right,
hey, man.
Like,
hey, but like you said,
stayed
man,
home for that.
That's what the niggas used to, man. That is what they are. That's what they're used to, man. You feel me?
Yeah, and if
I got a question.
I got
a question. That's love.
These individuals getting their ass whooped on Fantastic. Are these burlier men, or are they kind of scrawny? Them scrawny YNs.
One of the niggas look like he pretty in shape. He looked tall. He's definitely over 6 feet tall. He looked in shape. He wasn't super duper skinny, but he definitely not no BABG material. He a tall nigga, but he's thin. And the other nigga, the other nigga was a GS Jordan nigga. Hold on, I'll put the link. I can't show it on here. I don't want to show it on here today because it might kill the monetization for this one. But I'll definitely show it tomorrow. Fuck it. I mean, that's
the GS Jordan nigga. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a GS Jordan nigga, man. Like he still wear size 7s and lower.
Oh, damn.
GS Jordan nigga.
Itty bitties.
I just realized what you meant by that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means. Somebody fill me in. I don't know what it means.
Yeah, so GS Jordans is like the kids Jordans, like size 7.
Grade school Jordans. It's grade school size. Wow. Grade school size. That's what it means. GS.
That's funny.
So it's all topic and shit, but y'all know it's a thing called Mexican Jordans. Y'all know that's a real thing.
Yeah, El Jordanos. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a Mexican Jordan, bro.
I found out how they look, the different ones. Like that's
it's all the team Jordans and like the hybrid joints, like the 6 rings. 6 rings are El Jordanos, bro.
Yeah.
They try to wear them. Jordan.
They look like 13s, but they're mixed with like 13s.
Yeah, mixed like 2 different shoes and shit. Yeah,
they look like the 13s that are like on the spectrum.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Mexicans across the street putting a roof on my neighbor's house right now. I started to call ICE, but I said, nah, I like my neighbors. I'm gonna let them live. I'm gonna let them get their money. Let them put the roof on there. Then I might call out.
The big booty Latinas could stay though. You know.
Yeah, man.
Nah, she got to go too, nigga. She got to go too.
Sanctuary City.
You go back over there and get her.
I'm out of there, bro. They ain't gonna never get all of them out of there. But you know,
bro, that would be the ultimate troll. Letting hot Latinas stay. I mean, that would just be, what would that do to feminism? Oh my God. You just got a big wall of paroled hot Latinas. That will be hilarious.
Facts.
What's crazy is how they actually in the streets right now in my city. Anyway, I'm in LA, so they in the streets waving Mexican flags, throwing rocks, screaming Mexico, Mexico, Mexico.
No, I've seen.
Bro, a lot of that is Soros money, man. You can tell because a lot of those flags, when I see them on TV, they fresh out the package, man. Still got the lines in them.
No,
That's
but how
Soros money.
that's gonna
So
help.
ship them all the way from London.
That's not going. So I'm just thinking how dumb you got to be to do some shit like that. Like that's not gonna help your car. And then they tell it on.
Why you put a target on your back? Like, hey, deport me, nigga. Hey, I don't belong here. Hey, I just want everybody to know out here on the street. Police, the government. I don't belong.
The point of Soros is to make it happen, is to breed the instability, right? They're trying to make something happen.
But imagine niggas in Mexico with American flags protesting something, talking about USA, USA.
That actually happened. That actually happened in Cuba, actually, because Cubans remember communism, and I forgot why they were doing this. They wanted Trump. Something happened, and they were actually protesting with America more than they were Cuba, because I guess America was trying to do some communist. I forgot the reason why, but they were doing that. Go ahead,
because the Democrats remind them of a lot of socialism.
Mm-hmm.
And the socialism remind them of Castro. It don't matter. This is the trick. People always say, oh, it's the white Cubans that don't like Castro. No, a lot of black people that are Cubans don't like Castro either, like that, because they feel like he holds he's dead now, but the regime like held the country back, right? Yeah, like, okay, you don't want American interference, but it's like, okay, there's some way the country still have cars from like the 1960s and 1970s, and it's so bad to the point where they have to get their currency from Mozambique, right? So it's really crazy. They can't trade with nobody else because of the embargo.
Bro, when Castro died, it was like a festival down here.
Yeah.
The local news acted embarrassed that they had to report on it, right? They were trying to be reverential. Then the camera pans to the street, and it's just an entire block party talking about he dead.
That's in Miami, Freeman?
Yeah, it is in Miami. Yeah, I live in South Florida.
Shout out. I'm gonna run, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'll tap in with you next live.
All right, real quick, fantastic. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I just want to know: Are you going to do that Lucas stream, or you ain't doing a Lucas stream?
Lucas, what you mean?
Lucas stream, Luka. Doncic?
Oh, the Lakers?
Yeah.
Man,
I'm surprised you a Laker fan, right?
Bruh, listen, bruh. This man, I'll talk about it. I gotta have an excuse to start building shit on my other channel anyway. But
you seem disappointed, brother. You seem disappointed. You seem disappointed.
God, man, it's so much behind the scenes shit with that, bro. It's whatever. Like I really haven't been into it like since Kobe left, and then he ended up fucking dying and shit, bro. I watched basketball, in passing until like playoffs come around. Then I really get into it. I'm not even, passionate about the shit no more. It's still, of course, hooping. I'm always be a hooper, but just keeping up with it, bro. Like I said yesterday, I saw more about Kevin Durant not wanting to go to the Warriors than than Jimmy Butler actually signing to the Warriors. You feel me? So it's just so much politics going on, and they trying all this horrible shit, bro, to make the NBA stay afloat and stop. You know what I'm saying? They're gushing so much money. And then it pissed me off on top of it because they funneling money into the WNBA, right? They're keeping that shit afloat and they're trying to promote that when your main source of everything is, going down. So
well, that's because the commissioner, this is the weakest commissioner. Like, bring back Hyman Roth, bro. We need Hyman Roth. David Stern was Hyman Roth. When he said something, you did it. When he was like, I know what the skeletons of the one line.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure eventually the owners are gonna do that. I say he gets maybe 2-3 more years till they force him out. Because bro, it's just horrible. Nothing he's doing is working. It's just a bad product.
You know what he brought up? He was like, "Oh, we should shorten the quarter to 10 minutes." I'm like, my dude, that's not the issue. It's the gameplay,
bro. Exactly, y'all. You need to bring back actual defense. Allow hand checking again.
Allow them to talk trash to each other. Don't Make these motherfuckers sorry.
The referees can't motherfucking, you know, control the whole fucking game, bro, and become the main stars of the game, the attraction. And then
and teach
just
these
bring
niggas how to play the game too, bro. A lot of these young players, my bad, I mean to cut you off. A lot of these young players coming up, they can't play. Like, I don't know if y'all, whoever watches, still somewhat today, you watch an NBA game, there's so many basketball players just can't play basketball. And I'm not acting like I'm some savant or something. I'm not, never played none of that. But like you could just see, because my brother's a coach, or he's like a beginning coach, and he just was reading plays and just explaining like these niggas don't know what they're doing. They out of place. They don't know where to be. Everybody want to be Steph, so they shooting threes. It's just the game is just harder. It's harder. I noticed it like beginning of this year because I didn't think about it. Then I noticed like, yo, it's a whole lot of blowouts. Like if the threes hit, they hit it, but if they not, nobody's playing the inside game, the mid range game, and so it's either shoot, you know, three or death, and that gets boring after a while.
I blame D'Antoni and that guy, that heavyset white dude from that was the GM for the Rockets. And analytics trying to just jack up threes.
Dan, I know you're talking about, but the whole up tempo, high tempo, fucking shooting, what's the name, bro? Run and shoot complex, like I said, that is definitely just ruined the league, bro.
I was gonna say even in the 90s and in 2000s, like you had teams that were niche in the sense of like they were specifically for three-point shooting, right? Like you had like maybe like the early 2000 Kings or even the Magic with Shaq. Like they were known for being 3-point because you had Scott, you had I forgot his name. I mean Penny could be able to shoot threes as well. I forgot the other dude's name that he missed the free throw at the end. But
Kenny Anderson.
Yes, Kenny Anderson.
Yeah, Kenny Anderson.
Yeah, like you had guys that can hit threes, right? And then it was like, okay, then we're gonna have a big man or a center, and be able to Then you had other teams was like, okay, you have a 2-man combo, like you have like Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, or you had like Stockton and Malone. Like they weren't like, oh, as soon as I get the ball, Stockton wasn't gonna jack up shots, right? And go even further. And I think basketball started to decline by the time after like the 2012 Olympics. That's when it started to decline because then everybody was trying to be like Steph. When it's like they don't even take it, got to a point where Houston with James Harden, they were taking more threes a game than even Golden State was taking shots.
Nick Anderson, that's what I said. Not Kenny Anderson, it was Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson.
Kenny Anderson was a net, I think. Kenny
Anderson. Yeah, he was.
Nick Anderson. Anderson.
But
it's like to the point where you'll see Wemby will shoot the threes. Like, motherfucker, you're 7'6", nigga. I get it. If you're open, take it. But if you're under the paint, nigga, go for the paint, bro.
Save it for the sports shit when we talk about sports. But no, man, hey, it was a great turnout today, man. I greatly appreciate you guys. Hey, do me a huge favor. If everybody here, shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate you brothers coming up. We'll holler at y'all next time. If everybody here, man, just hit the like button and hit the share button. I don't care if you don't got no subscribers. Just hit the share button, man. Share and hey, leave it there. Goddamn, it will do a major help to me. I greatly appreciate it. We're really close to 10K, man. Shout out to everybody that's been with me along the way. A1 Day One's in the building. You know who you are, man. I greatly appreciate y'all. It's a long time coming. So, it's right around the corner. We're going to be there. And, hopefully keep growing from here, man. We're trying to build up everywhere. I'm getting into this social media shit, man. Y'all know I'm anti-social shit, but I got to do the social media if I'm, be on social media. So all my socials, Miss Fantastic 824. Here, of course, IG, X, Twitter, TikTok, and I got a Facebook page. So hey, that too. Oh, and Rumble. Don't forget about Rumble. But yeah, man. Hey, greatly appreciate y'all pull up on me. That's that on that one. Catch y'all next, man. Holla.